right, so I wasn't here last match. I didn't get to comment on the fact that him entering this tournament as a 30 seed is ridiculous because it speaks nothing to how good of a player he is. I mean, he just had to play Rizzy, and now he gets Michael Campbell. So it's a tough road to victory, but hey, he's up for the challenge. How you feeling, Nazario?
I'm feeling alright. Feels weird, gotta be honest. 500. That's not a good record for me. I'm more of a losing guy. I have to have more losses than wins to feel fine. This just feels uneasy. But I'm glad that apparently it took the MTFO dying for my good karma to move from that league to somewhere else, because lately it hasn't been that bad. This Will and I, we become friends, or maybe more. I'm ready for this. Let's do Campbell.
Yeah, you want to hear us about something that doesn't make sense? Michael Campbell being the 14 seed and being 500. Well, now he's 4-3. He can't lose today. He won't lose today, because if he does, he will be back to 500. And we've worked really hard to try to get him out of that hole that old Warzone has built. I like Nazario. He's a great guy. He just said that he was going to do some unmentionable things to a wheel. I don't trust that man to move past this round. And Michael's not a guy that pisses away in the third round like your last opponent. So hopefully that doesn't happen. And Thomas, I couldn't stand you. I can't stand you. I still can't stand you. Yeah, that will never change. Michael, you know what to do.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. Today we got a really interesting match, round 2 matchup of the 14 seed Michael Campbell going up against the 30 seed Nazario. Michael, of course, beating Tyler in a very close match. Nazario beating Dominic Rizzy, the 3 seed. So this should be very interesting. Kirk, thoughts?
After round 1, we saw how that shook out. This was the match I circled on my calendar. This is what I'm most excited for. You got Nazario getting another big upset in the tournament, going up against Michael, who, everything Cody says is absolutely true. I mean, his record doesn't reflect what he can do. He could go on to win this whole thing. But Nazario is the spoiler. Nazario is the guy who could put a stop to that right now. So I'm really excited to see how this plays out.
Definitely. So without further ado, introducing first, coming into the ring with 5 wins, 5 defeats, with representing Criterion Collection and Blockbuster Video, it is Mr. VHS, Nazario Montenegro.
Yo.
And introducing second, coming to the ring, representing the concept of what a hamburger is all about, and the first order, it is the current movie Warzone team champion with a record of 4 wins, 3 defeats, Michael, the Golden God Campbell. Okay, gentlemen, you know how round 1 works. 8 questions, 8 different categories. Please keep hands on screen at all times. If you get a late break, you get a bonus question. 3 repeats and a challenge allotted to you throughout the entire match. I will start with your first question, which is going to come in the category of action adventure. Terry Hatcher plays the wife of Sylvester Stallone's character in what action movie?
Boatman, who would you want to play your wife in an action movie?
Wow, in an action movie? Because that's different than like a rom-com. I don't know. Marion Cotillard. 4, 3.
Okay.
1. Let's go to Nazario.
Total guess. Cobra?
And Michael.
Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash is correct.
All right. Your second question in the category of actors and actresses. What character has been played by both Robert Mitchum and Robert De Niro?
A lot of
Boatman. A lot of Roberts. If you were going to have 2 different actors from 2 different eras both play Kaleb Boatman, who would they be?
Oh, I think you have to go Jerry Lewis and then Jesse Eisenberg.
That's
5,
spot on.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Michael.
Max Cady.
And Nazario.
Yeah, that's the guy. I didn't know the name, but it's the guy from Cape Fear.
You're technically not wrong. Your next question, category of comedies. Who directed Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby? You know, when you're in a match and you're calling hands on screen, I always say, I don't know what to do with my
Hey, Google. Who? Oh, shit. Wait.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Nazario.
This is going beautifully. Adam McKay?
And Michael.
Adam McKay.
Both correct.
All right. Your second or your fourth question, this one in the category of recent releases. In the mid-credits scene of Sonic the Hedgehog, what character emerges from a ring portal in search of Sonic?
Thank God.
I haven't seen this one. There's a lot of characters I can think of that I want it to be.
Yeah. I would love it if it was Popeye. 5.
Wait, you want full name?
2, 1, no. Okay, let's go to Michael.
Eggman?
And Nazario.
His full name is Miles Tails Prower.
Thank you for showing off Nazario.
Is that the red one? Is that the red
Okay,
one?
next question, category of Oscars. What was the first Disney song to win a Best Original Song Oscar?
You think there's a studio that dominates any category the way Disney dominates Best Original Song?
Honestly, probably not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Nazario.
When You Wish Upon a Star.
And Michael.
I was fully debating whether it was When You Wish or Wish.
I believe it is When You Wish Upon a Star. So Nazario does get the point.
Okay, Nazario tied it up there. And we're going to your next question in the category of the 1970s. What does Alex call the other members of his gang in A Clockwork Orange? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? Clockwork.
Oh, I like A Clockwork Yellow, the Simpsons parody. That is a real thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Michael.
Droogs.
And Nazario. That is correct. Your next question comes in the category of dramas. Who plays Raphael, courtier to Cecile in Dangerous Liaisons?
Raphael's the one with the size, right?
Yeah. He's cool but rude. Now Michelangelo, he's the party dude.
Raphael, usually he quits the team at some point in the movie.
4, 3, 2, 1. RJ did a number on you, didn't he? Let's go to Nazario.
Is it Keanu Reeves?
And Michael.
Yeah, John Malkovich.
Keanu Reeves is correct.
All right, no perfect round, so this will be your final question in the category of sports. For love of the game centers around what sport?
You know, I love this game. Movie trivia.
Yes. I was going to ask you, what game do you love?
4. This game. 3, 2,
It's the best game.
1. Also Pokemon. Let's go to Michael.
Baseball.
And Nazario.
Baseball.
Okay. And Kirk, can you give me the score update? Because I'm worried I got a little bit off at some point.
I have Nazario in the lead with 6, Michael with 5.
Okay. I think I accidentally gave Nazario's point to Michael. That makes more sense. So 6-5 in Nazario's favor as we go into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If you like what you spin, you can keep it. If you don't, you can spin again, but then you are stuck with it. You will have 10 different categories on the wheel, including spinners and opponent's choice. If you spin it You can keep it and you're stuck with it. And if you're going to get 5 questions, whatever category you get, if you get it right, 2 points. Go to multiple choice, 1 point. Or if you get it wrong, the other player gets a chance to steal. The categories on our wheel tonight are classic director filmography and movie release date, which are Michael's strengths. Muppets and Tim Burton, which are Nazario's strengths. Sports, musicians turned actors, 2000s, and romance rom-com. And of course, spinners and opponent's choice. So, Nazario, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I think you should let him go first.
I'll trust you, man.
Okay. So, we will let Cody and Michael go first. The spin is away, Michael. And you land in the category of 2000.
I think we can be a bit risky here and
Okay. Yep, we'll spin again.
Okay.
Yeah. Screw it.
Category you are stuck with.
Hopefully no silent questions.
Tim Burton.
Okay.
And I will
Hey,
give you a question from the category of Tim Burton. First question. What real-life painter does Amy Adams play in Big Eyes?
Margaret Keane.
Correct for 2 points. In Big Fish, Amos is what kind of creature?
Werewolf.
Correct for 2 more points. Not including Maurice LaMarche's uncredited performance as his voice, who physically plays Orson Welles in Ed Wood?
Vincent D'Onofrio.
That is correct for 2 more points. What causes Mr. Salt to fall into the garbage chute in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Multiple choice.
A. He slips on a nut. B. He's pushed by a squirrel. C. He's pushed by an Oompa Loompa. D. He trips on his own shoelaces.
A.
A is incorrect, Nazario, for the 1 point steal. Is it A, he slips on a nut, B, he's pushed by a squirrel, C, he's pushed by an Oompa Loompa, or D, he trips on his own shoelaces?
He is pushed by a squirrel.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in the category of Tim Burton. What was the last film featuring a Martin Landau performance to be directed by Tim Burton?
Martin Landau.
Martin Landau.
Frankenweenie.
That is incorrect, Nazario, for the 2 point steal.
Repeat the question.
Okay. What was the last film featuring a Martin Landau performance to be directed by Tim Burton?
Big Eyes.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Sleepy Hollow.
Well, he's in Frankenweenie.
Yeah, he's in Frankenweenie, man.
Okay, we are back from the challenge. There was an error on the question. Frankenweenie is the correct answer. So Michael does get the 2 points, but Nazario is not going to be costed a repeat since he didn't need the steal. So, Kirk, can you give us an update on the score?
Yeah, I have Michael with 13 and Nazario at 7.
Okay, that is also what I have as we go into Thomas's or Nazario's spin, bringing Thomas in. And you get to spin.
Yes, I want Tim Burton. Give me the same question.
Movie release date. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Thomas.
Spin it.
All right,
Thank
spin it again. We'll land in the category of romance/rom-com.
Okay.
All right, Kirk.
All right, Nazario. If you are ready, here's your first question in the category of romance/rom-com. What country does the majority of Crazy Rich Asians take place in?
Five, 4.
Thailand.
That is incorrect, Michael, for the 2 points still.
Is it South Korea?
No, that's also incorrect. The correct answer is Singapore.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Question number 2. In Bell, Book, and Candle, James Stewart falls in love with a mild-mannered woman who is actually what?
Multiple choice.
A CIA agent. B, a famous singer. C, a witch. Or D, a jewel thief.
Repeat the question.
The whole
Everything.
question? The whole question?
Yes.
Okay. Your first repeat. In Bell, Book, and Candle, James Stewart falls in love with a mild-mannered woman who is actually what? A CIA agent. B, a famous singer. C, a witch. Or D, a jewel thief.
Jewel thief.
That is incorrect, Michael, for the 1 point still.
Singer?
That is also correct. Correct answer is a witch. Nazario, your next question. What is the profession of Javier Bardem's character in Vicky Cristina Barcelona?
How specific?
If you're challenge,
Just
if
need
you're
the
wrong.
profession.
5, 4.
Painter.
That is correct.
That is correct for 2 points.
That's
I was gonna say
exactly what we had on the board.
I was gonna say artist.
All right, your next question in romance/rom-com. What 1966 romantic comedy stars Peter O'Toole and Audrey Hepburn?
Multiple choice.
A, Charade. B, How to Steal a Million. C, Man's Favorite Sport. Or D, What's New Pussycat?
And we do need both hands. Thank you.
B.
B is correct for 1 point. And your final question. Who plays diner owner Joe in Waitress?
Multiple choice.
It's A, Don Knotts. B, Andy Griffith. C, Hal Smith. Or D, Eli Wallach?
Eli Wallach.
That is incorrect, Michael, for the 1 point still.
Can I get a repeat of the options as possible?
Yes.
Okay. Is it A, Don Knotts, B, Andy Griffith, C, Hal Smith, or D, Eli Wallach?
Is it Andy Griffith?
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, Michael is 14, Nazario is at 10. Is that what you have, Kirk?
That is what I have.
Okay. 14 to 10 going into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. You're just going to get a chance to pick what you want for your 1, your 2, your 3, and your 4-pointer. Categories you'll be able to pick from tonight are Jennifer Lawrence, Tim Burton, Oscars, horror, coming-of-age/teen, mystery thriller, crime, and 2010s. We'll let you pick your categories right now. We'll get back to you right now. Okay, we are back going into round 3. Our competitors have picked what to count for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. We have Nazario taking crime at 1, horror 2, mystery thriller 3, and Burton at 4. We have Michael taking Burton at 1, coming-of-age/teen at 2, horror at 3, and Jennifer Lawrence at 4. So, we are going to start with Nazario for his 1-pointer in crime. Who stars as Henry Hill in Goodfellas?
Oh my God! No!
5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Okay. I believe that is your second repeat. Who stars as Henry Hill in Goodfellas? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Fuck, I'm blanking. He's a good fella, he's a bad fella.
It's Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta. Damn it.
Nothing worse.
Ah!
Okay, so now moving on to your 2-pointer in horror.
This is okay.
What was the subtitle of the third film in the Halloween franchise?
Season of the Witch.
That is correct. Your 3-pointer to send it back over to Michael in Mystery Thriller. In Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Harry is being chased by the police for attempting to rob what type of business? We do need hands on screen.
I haven't seen this movie. People told me I should probably watch this movie. He was trying to rob a convenience store.
That is incorrect. Looking for Toy Store. And your 4-pointer in Tim Burton, you need to hit this in order to avoid the TKO. The White and Hollows must do what to the Peculiars in order to obtain human form in Miss Peregrine's home for peculiar children? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
The White and Hollows.
Is this the last one?
That is your final repeat.
Okay, give it to me.
The White and Hollows must do what to the Peculiars in order to obtain human form in Miss Peregrine's home for peculiar children? Five, 4, 3.
Take their eyes.
Kirk. Kirk.
Can we ask for more specific?
More specific. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Take their power
Okay.
through their eyes. I don't know. They take their eyes.
That is incorrect. They have to devour their eyes. So,
Come on,
and
man.
your winner,
I want to challenge
Michael.
that. I want to challenge that.
Okay, we're gonna challenge that. So, we are giving Nazario a new question. Based on it, we had a little bit of a challenge of what to obtain their eyes, they must eat to obtain human form, they must eat the eyes. But in order to what they must do to the Peculiars is just take their eyes. So we are just throwing out the question entirely and giving him a new 4-pointer, and we are giving him his repeat back. So Nazario, you do have one repeat left. Your 4-pointer in Tim Burton. What is the name of the weapon that Alice must use in order to slay the Jabberwocky in Alice in Wonderland?
Oh, God. Hmm.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Okay, and I believe that is your final repeat. What is the name of the weapon that Alice must use in order to slay the Jabberwocky in Alice in Wonderland? Five.
It's a sword. I don't know the name. It's the Unbreakable.
Incorrect. And your winner by way of technical knockout, Michael the Golden God Campbell. The correct answer was the Vorpal Sword. The Vorpal Sword.
Yeah.
So, we are going to go to post-match interviews, starting with Nazario and Thomas.
Ooh.
I don't know how to work StreamYard. Okay, Nazario, you got TKO'd. How are you feeling?
I would prefer to put Burton on 3. I'm good at 3s, but it happens. When you go for 4-pointers, I feel like sometimes you go deep into bad movies. Alice in Wonderland is a bad movie.
It's almost like when you have a limited filmography. The 4-pointer needs to be harder because it's smaller films.
I'll take a 4-pointer on Batman or Beetlejuice or Edward Scissorhands instead, but sure. No, it's fine. I mean, I did well on round 1. I had to take rom-coms in round 2, and I got asked 2 classic rom-coms when I don't watch that much classic movies. And I had the feeling it was a damn witch, but for some reason I was like, they can't be a witch. It's just stupid. Let's just say something else. That's a point I left right there. And blanking on Ray Liotta was just that actually hurt me. I could only hear fucking Jerry Seinfeld like, he's not a good fella, he's a bad fella, and I couldn't think of the damn name. But I mean, Campbell probably will go far, so I guess fine. Good for him.
Okay. Well,
I'm back in negative square, so feel comfortable now.
Thomas, anything else to say?
No, you pretty much covered it. Those rom-coms were tough. I guess you weren't nice enough to the wheel, or maybe you violated it. I don't know.
Yikes! Okay, moving on to Michael and Cody. Can we please stop sexualizing the wheel? It is a circle.
Michael does not want to be here for this interview, so you can ask your questions to me.
I don't want to. Kirk, you ask the questions. Cody scares me.
Hey, Cody, I know you love this question. Your man just won his match. He's moving on to the next round. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel amazing. I I like that Nazario. I like when Kirk asks. I don't like you. Facts is, Nazario should just be the person. Hey, Nazario, I think Tony does a league that you can go and ask the questions that you would like to be asked. In this league, you have to be good at the entire area. So 2 Burton questions didn't matter. He didn't like the 2 Burton questions that came up. If it was Batman, he would have got it. We all know that stuff. That's fine. And Nazario, I want you to have a better record. I just hated that we had to be in the next round. That was not intentional. I'm glad you beat Dom. But now I think Campbell played a great game. Got Burton. He got 8 points in Burton, so that was his strength. He did get rom-coms. Wasn't the greatest performance, but at the end of the day, he kept it close. So yeah, I'm very happy Michael's moving on. He's got 2 wins now over 500, so that's exciting that we don't. The next match is a little bit of a stress relief because if it was not to go our way, he has it. But I know who we're playing, and I'm excited.
You are playing Andrew Barr.
Hack City. I'm so ready for Andrew Barr because guess what? Maybe this is the one time the wheel will not spin his strength and he won't be able to just run through the thin man. Yeah, I'm so ready for Andrew Barr. The man that has to get all intense because I called him a hack and then say, I'm coming for Michael Campbell. I don't think he wants Michael Campbell, and he's definitely after the match, he will not want Michael Campbell. So I'm so ready. Bring on Barr. I hope you get your strength yet again and then lose. That would be great. Hey, by the way, Barr, if you want a shot in that match, no mean shots. Take Kirk as your manager in that instead of Jay, because Jay talks you out of your actual strategy. We'll talk about you. I want you at your best. So come on.
Hi, Kirk.
Hey, what's up?
Thoughts?
I mean, I could tell you that Barr, I don't know if he wants Campbell, but he definitely wants Cody. He wants somebody Cody manages. So I can tell you right now, Andrew James Barr is excited to be going to this match. Thoughts on this match? What's that?
Will you be managing Barr for that match?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to go to the
Okay.
war room and see how we can optimize that. Thoughts on this match? This is, Nazario played great. Michael got to give him his credit. Anytime you spin somebody's strength and you do that well in it, they put the work in. Nazario, he did get some hard questions in that rom-com category. I know there's a couple questions you want to get back. It's killer when you just blank on a name. It's happened to me. It's the most painful thing in movie trivia, so I know how he's feeling right now. But Nazario will be back. I mean, he's got that, he's back, 1 under 500. But I mean, he's still going to be a dangerous player. No one's going to want to play Nazario. And, Michael is, again, he's poised to do some damage here.
Absolutely. So, that being said, from Michael, from Nazario, from Thomas, and from Cody, and from Kirk, this is Multiplex Movie Warzone.
Michelob Ultra Tuscan Orange Grapefruit. My God, America is imploding.